Guys, poetry, love poetry with Takunda. So I hope you enjoy this piece. It's entitled When I Die, When I Die. Apparently I started dropping love poems, so I got a name for myself. I talked about death being such a sensitive issue. They called me cold and unfeeling. I decided to talk about the joys of life, but apparently I was a kid who can't grow out of his childhood fantasies. So I dropped sad bars. Sadly, they were too sad, too deep. So I spoke about the infamous Game of Thrones, but yet still politics will just make you a white city target. You never know where you end your day at, right? So I talked about sex and sexuality. Now this got me into deep dark pits. As far as I can tell, nowadays you cannot really call a spade a spade. So now, as far as I can tell, you cannot really call a spade a spade. At least you are termed sexist, feminist, homosexual, or whatever it is they want to call you. I spoke of education. Trust me, no one wants to be reminded of that ex who brought a stream of zeros, talk of 0 points and a stream of failure. So I moved on to the art of worshipping the supreme being. But now see, I must say people are somewhat ambivalent when it comes to this whole God and faith issue. People would rather not have that cat out of the bag. I tried a little comedy, but I just ended up looking desperate and foolish. Old men wearing skinny jeans. Help me, Lord, I'm feeling low. So I decided to be a little philosophical and didactic, but sadly I went under the radar. Watch me, Silento, one hit wonder. When I spoke of my own experiences, apparently I sounded too preachy. No one really cared to hear, but better keep my resolutions to myself, right? Internal conflict, so you decide to call it. But then, would I be an artist if I don't? Would I be me if I don't find ways to paint my poetic brush, to point my colored art in such a beautiful canvas that is called life? A journey of an artist, the demise of one. The life of an artist, the demise of one. The strength of an artist, the demise of one. So when I die, write this on an epitaph. He broke the silence.